What's the deal, YouTube? Shout out to Poke. I got that Poke swag. I got that Poke swag. Get a bit of Poke. Shout out to Poke. She got that Poke swag. But anyway, you guys were asking. Some of you guys asking me. But anyway, I was going to give you guys a review. I'm doing an unboxing. These are like the 4 shots. Melee. These are the blue ones. I have another pair of black ones over there. Also. But these can also be used on the 360. These came out and launched for the Xbox One. If you didn't know, there was originally first there was a problem with the mic was kind of shitty. So then Pope sent you a replacement mic, a boom mic type, which worked much better. But it sounded okay, which the mic was just horrible. But this is Poke's mid-range new headset, the Striker ZX. Some of you guys still have those. Like I said, these are pretty good headsets. I have them. Actually, there's a mic here in them also. There's a mic here, pushing it out. But I'm going to give you guys a review, let you know if it's worth upgrading or not. Shout out to Poke. Got the sound bar too. Got a bunch of Poke swag keychain too. Shout out to Poke. But yeah, you'd be surprised at who you meet and within the gaming community and the industry, man. You'd be surprised at who you meet. But anyway, I'm going to do a review on that. Let you know. What's the best? I have literally hella headsets. But anyway, enough of that. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do so. The link will be down in the description. Real serious, not a serious video. And I'm talking about the state of gaming, basically what's going on to me so far this generation, as far as the remaster and the remakes. Like I said, I bought a next generation console to play next generation games. And maybe, yeah, I love this right here. My daughter's going to kill me. To play next generation games. Hold on, wait. Don't fall on me. Fix my cam. Please stay there, stay. So anyway, I don't know why. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. I'm sorry. To play next generation games. So anyway, you can go by, you can check it out. You can't even see my little pony. You can see it. So you can see, play next generation games. So check the video out. Let me know what you think. And leave a comment, like, subscribe. Anyway, shout out to you guys. I've been surpassed 4 million views on my channel, and thank you for guys for giving me a voice within this community. Thank you guys for making Big Gamer Small Talk a huge success. We appreciate me personally, and the guys that appreciate all the love and support. Those guys, Mooch, Crap. Shout out to Show, Tim Dog. They're doing their thing. Like I said, thank you guys all. But anyway, on to today's video. Microsoft cannot stay out of this shit house. Gamers are livid right now with Microsoft today. They showed off their HoloLens, and okay, cool, HoloLens. And to me, it looks like a great piece of tech. But it wasn't that. It was the young Conker, the fragments. Conker fans and Xbox One owners and fans were thinking they were going to get a new Conker game for the Xbox One. No. This is exclusive for the HoloLens, and fans are upset and they are livid. Now listen, there's a bunch of people just hopping on the bandwagon. Yes, they probably never played Conker a day in their life, but one of the biggest gripes and the complaints is it's a young Conker. They don't know if it was Phil's decision or what, but he doesn't curse. For those who don't know, who never played a Conker game a day in your life, think of Bugs Bunny and Grand Theft Auto 5. He's a badass, you know what I mean? And it's a young Conker. And basically what it is from what, they showed. And like I said, it's an interesting piece of tech. I love gadgets. I guess Conker basically shows you how to use the HoloLens. It turns your living space or whatever you're at into his own little, I guess, conquered kingdom, you should say. But like I said, fans are livid, and I'm not a big Conker fan, so I'm interested in the HoloLens. Now I know it's a pricey piece of tech for the dev kit alone. That's not for the consumer. The people that want to make apps and stuff like that. Is Microsoft are selling the dev kits for $3,000. But let's listen to my boy Crap. He's pretty pissed off.
How long have we been wanting a Conker game, right? A true Conker game, a real sequel, a filthy, dirty, nasty, fucking shitty sequel, right? And Microsoft kind of gave us a little bit of Conker DLC in Project Spark. It was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. It was like PG rated or whatever. It wasn't, terrible, but it had some of the humor and things like that. I was fine with that, but, I was hoping that we would get a real live Conker game, like a true sequel. And now it's come out that there is a young...
And in all fairness, and not just Crap, a lot of people were thinking that. We talked about it on BGST. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Can't bother to do these. And a lot of people were, felt this way that Crap was feeling. Like I said, we talked about it on... She's burned out. We talked about it on BGST. All these new trademarks of that Microsoft filled for its games. And for all the ones that they filled were for the HoloLens, you know what I mean? So people were pretty, I don't know. No, Maya, no, okay, you want your vitamin? Okay, people say gamers are a bunch of crybabies. I don't know, maybe we do complain a lot. But Conker fans, for those that are, love Conker, they're really upset. Now me, I don't know, like I said the other day, they start off by saying that Conker has a cult following, yada, 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 so it was only fitting if he has a cult following, Microsoft, do right by the game for those that want the game. I don't know how the last Conker sold on the OG Xbox. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. And it must not have sold that well because if they didn't come out with a sequel on the 360 or whatever the case may be. I don't recall a Conker game being on the 360. I had it for the OG Xbox. Command & Conquer, Little Squirrels, and I remember having it for the OG Xbox Live. Now, again, it maybe didn't sell that well, so that's why they didn't, say they put the money in to make a sequel for it for the 360 or the Xbox One. But like I said, they did give us some DLC in Project Spark. People that are really creative. Should we even get a BGST game on Project Spark? People have made some kick-ass games with Project Spark. You know what I mean? But like I said, I guess was supposed to have been a highlight or a high note for Microsoft turned out to be another shitty day. Like they can't get nothing right. You know what I mean? This girl eats more cheese, more milk. It turns out to be a shitty day. And if you look at the video, it got like 4,000 dislikes. 2 likes. You know what I mean? But like I said in the day, I like the tech. I like the HoloLens. They should, like I said, I like how it was another demo. They showed the football game, and it was on his living room table, dining room table. Like I think that's dope. Like the possibilities, are endless with this HoloLens. You know what I mean? Now it's not to be confused with what Sony's doing with the VR, the virtual reality. This is AR. You know what I mean? AR, VR, AR, VR. They say AR is the future, or whatever the case may be. But like I said in the day, they also demoed back, I think it was E3 or maybe before E3 or maybe at Gamescom, Minecraft running on. Somebody said it wasn't running on it, but they showed the Minecraft tech demo for the HoloLens. And it looked amazing. I'm not into Minecraft, but it did look nice how you went around and take the pieces out. Just know that it's a very interesting piece of tech. You know what I mean? I hope it just don't come out like the Kinect. I hope it's supported. And, it may be, if the price is right. Key thing, if the price is right, it will be, adopted by the masses. But developers have to get their hands on it. They got to make apps for it. They got to, do all types of hacks, jailbreaks, and that's how it's going to go. Once that HoloLens gets into the hackers community and they jailbreak it and flip it and flop it, that's how, people do all types of quirky things with it. But like I said, right now, gamers. Now, I don't know if the HoloLens is even for us, for the gaming community, so gamers are upset. Now, I don't know if the people that this augmented reality headset is, supposed to be marketed to, I don't know if they're upset, but a lot of gamers are upset about this Conker shit. Now again, that's just a good question. Microsoft, who was the intended target for Hololens? That's a good question. Now I know you're not trying to sell it to the average Joe Schmo. You know what I mean? If the dead of course dead kits always cost more than the actual console or the what I mean. I would say maybe $600, $500-600 because what I mean. I would say $500-600. But it has to have a bunch of kick-ass apps at launch that would make the average Joe must have or go out and buy it. I don't know how the Google Street did. You know what I mean? I was gonna buy it and I just forgot all about it. But this whole VR thing is I was in Best Buy the other day and I have a Samsung Galaxy 6 Edge phone and they have the VR headsets. And like this VR thing is, I guess, this is the new wave. You know what I mean? But gamers were upset, and they are upset at Microsoft right now. They're demanding a Conker game, and that shit they show that don't even look. I don't know what the fuck. That like a little squirrel on crack. People want a real Conker game that curses and is dirty. The big myth is that Phil doesn't curse. So they say they blame Phil for everything. It's Phil Spencer did this because he doesn't fucking curse. Everybody knows that Phil doesn't curse. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't been too anxious to hop into an Xbox Live party with him because I have a potty mouth. Very awkward. I would just mute myself like you. Shout out to my boy Southbound. Southbound is always gaming with Phil and stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. We're going to be shooting BGST live at 8 p.m. You're not going to want to miss it. And and after we do the Big Game of Small Talk podcast, we're going to unbox these bad boys. By the time I unbox them or whatever the case, because I have another pair, I've been in played with them more. And I may pick a lucky guys, and send you a pair. One of you guys want one of these? You want one? You want one? You want one? Shout out to Poke. You want one? You want one? Anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm out of here. Bang, bang.